So there's two ways that I go about clipping off an entire program. One is to use LiveMark, and the other one is to use a clip as kind of reference. So to start out with, let's say I'm going to go over here to the player 2, and I'm going to do a LiveMark, and I'm just going to leave it there. And that's the beginning of the program. That's when it all starts. And then throughout the day, I'm over here marking clips. All right, got a bunch of clips. Maybe I have a couple of more live marks, that are happening throughout the game. And so then I always just go back to that original live mark at the very beginning. So I double click that. That gets me to that point in time, but I still now need to mark an in. And then I go to live. I stay on that camera, but I just click on the live button, go back to live. And let's say, it's, if you do it in halves or quarters, you'll get differences in times, of course, but if it was the entire game, let's say it was, 90 minutes or whatever, you'd hit out, and then you would add the clip. And then, of course, go to the right angle that was, that program that you're recording. So that's one way to do it. That's using the live mark. Now notice, because I made a clip from live mark, it got rid of the live mark because it was used. And so that's just something to be aware of. Now, if it was a program record that I was, going to make a clip out of, like I said, at the beginning of the day, what I do is, right before we go to air, right before the game starts, it doesn't matter what camera I'm on. Typically, I choose the program feed. So if I choose the program feed and I hit mark in, mark out, and then add the clip, and then I'm just going to go ahead and label that one. So, all right, start of game, and then I'm going to throw these other angles away. Use my finger, I can fling it and get rid of those other camera angles. And now I know where the start of the game is. And so what I do is, like I said, I drag this clip onto the player window, and that just gets me back to the time of day of when it was recorded. I mark an in, I stay on the camera angle at program feed, I go to live, I mark an out, and then I add the clip, and then I go ahead and export, that clip, that long clip. So those are the two different ways that I do it.